Hello, hello and welcome. Yeah, apologies, I'm still not really 100%, but I was trying to do a bit of modding. This is showing a bit of a weirdness. The other thing is, this is actually a red beet harvester. It is an actual thing that this should be able to harvest naturally, so there shouldn't really be any loss if the worker does it. But it keeps on like saying, we just say, yeah. Field not ready for this work or already works. So it appears that whether I damage it or not, it's down to little old me, because for some reason this is not actually working at the minute. So yeah, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna come at the time that's for the time being, because it's a fairly sort of straight in a way. Yeah, I did in editing. I looked, and it is true when we went through to the next day from like July to August, the animals were on 30,000 litres of food still, which means it must have topped itself up, as I said. So that's a new feature. If you've got like a loading wagon. I did see it that time, and I knew I had, but I thought, well, I wonder if it's one of those things in FS22. Sometimes if you walked next to something like food, it would tip into the thing. So I thought, well, is it still that phenomenon where it's like that? So it could be, but I don't know that I was there. And the other time I was walking close to it though, so perhaps it is that. Perhaps that's very similar to what it was before. So yeah, we'll go into a time lapse, because this is going to be quite a bit of a long one. I was expecting to be able to do all the things like remind myself what is in the sales. Yeah, they're not. I do remember. Yeah, so this I'm going to have to like do what I would normally do, which is like bite off bits in the corner so that I can get in without destroying any of the field. So really we should have no loss with this, because sugar beet and red beet, I like the way that Giants have added beets root as red beet, as in like that it's still a beet crop, which of course it is. I'm glad it's sort of been recognised in the game and it can actually sort of do that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using the Amity actually. Yeah, it's a bit pricey for what it is, but I wish it could be adapted, but it's a bit special. I had a go and it's well beyond my capabilities as a little modder. Yeah, I think it's a complicated one for those who really have been modding for a while and know what they're doing. So if we just keep on taking the bit off, I shouldn't damage the crop too much if I like sort of keep biting bits off. It's funny that the header can in my hands and your wheels can still damage crop. That's why I prefer the workers to do this. Yeah, when you do that as well, that's something I've realised. You really need to sort of come in, like go out and then come back in to do this, so your wheels don't catch that, and you've still got to be careful not to do what I was going to do then. Right, so then should assist. Right, I'm going to say my words now though. I just wanted to sort of like say that yeah, I did check in editing and it really did look just as I said, that it is feeding. So quite pleased. I still can't remember though whether we did the smoothing. It looks like you're not allowed. It sort of seems to break the lock of the manure bunker if you smooth, because that's all we did at the times, just to soften it a bit, and I'm sure that that's what actually followed, that it then no longer worked. So yeah, it's a bit of a big shock. Right, anyway, yeah, this is going to be a bit of a monster session, because we've got potatoes and red beet. I might do it over 2 sessions, just yeah, especially if Magic should do potatoes. I don't know why it's gone wrong. Yeah, no idea. I mean, it's a vegetable harvester. It should do all of this, and it should do this naturally anyway. So let's try it one more time. We're actually on the field. No, okay. Well, that's to me more like that the harvester isn't being recognised as a beet harvester, so perhaps this maybe need an update perhaps to make it work. I'm quite sure that the modder is probably aware that people are probably feedback. I don't know what the process is now for reporting that. I could imagine. I know it used to be a real. When I used to watch Frithgar's channel, when I was a viewer more than a doer, he used to submit like bug things. And I've got to be honest, it sounded a right palaver. Talk about not wanting people to actually do these things. So I'm not sure whether they've made it easier or what, because if it was as hard as Frithgar said, there's no way I'd be submitting a bug-like report, because it sounded like you had to jump through hoops, and let's be honest, you're trying to help other players and giants and the modder out, so I don't really think it should be that difficult to actually do. But does it surprise me that it's that difficult? Not really, no, definitely not. Just want to see this side of it. Mind you, I can't. Yeah, I need to always look to the edge of where you are going. Anyway, yes, time-lapse time, because this is going to take a while. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. there we were done. I wasn't sure in FS25 if they were going to continue on with like the vegetables being almost indestructible. You can roll over them with your tyres, and I did see that I wasn't, well, it didn't look like I was damaging crops. I think it's the same as FS25 where vegetables are not like potatoes where you need narrows or something like that. They just are, yeah, you can run over them, so which means you're not really going to damage the crop very much, at least not by rolling over with your wheels. Yeah, by design of your equipment, as I was saying in the other session, it's if something's meant to be dug out to 10 centimetres depth and the implement used only digs to 7, you're going to destroy some of your crop, which I think is what's happening to the Mark Thor T440. It was only really meant for certain crops, so therefore it would do it, but it wasn't meant for it, so therefore it's going to do damage. Because I know he did do something else with it, even like other headers, which at the time I thought, oh, this has fixed everything. But then when I did test again, it didn't fix everything at all. It was still damaging actually the same as it was before, which did shock me a little. I thought it might have gone down a bit, but then if something's not designed to do something, you can actually adapt it. But unless you adapt it to meet the requirements of the crop that you're actually grabbing, it's not really going to do it properly, even though it will do it after a fashion. It did. It was all me. I was going to say it was the me show, that one was, definitely. I even tried, yeah, as you saw, even tried, yeah, let's wash this and refuel. I probably will grab all of the, I'm going to do the takes on another thing. So what I'd like to do is see if beets, red beets, or beetroot as I would call it always, if there's anything you can do with a cannery or anything like that. I'm not really ever looked for beetroot. I would have thought there was, because that's what really started the cannery off, wasn't it? That was sort of like the yeah, the preserved food factory, as it was called in FS22. So I'd say, I would imagine it would. I'd be shocked if it didn't. So let's get this washed, refueled, and I think it's at the back end, the actual refuel point. So yeah, we're going to sort of have to be a bit naughty. I'd imagine that's going to steal all of that, and we need another one. Yeah, I thought so. They're a bit beastly. Ooh. Oh. Of course, I didn't put my dairy back after testing it. Oh. Wally. Do you know? I did it, yeah, I was making changes to it, as you obviously can see. Well, that wasn't too bad, that wasn't really. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I suppose I could look back in editing. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I can't really put it back in. So we had 3 tons of like buffalo milk, didn't we, in it? Oh, we had like butter, and it's yeah, I've lost the 2 or 3 tons. Ah, well, it is one of them things. Yeah, I could sort of add the material value. It's 2 or 3 grand, but you know, sometimes you win some, you lose some. I've got to just be able to get that. Yes, I meant to put it back afterwards. I changed its name because I did. Obviously, you can't put 2 of the same mod in with 2 of the same names, so I called it Test Dairy. I was trying to tweak some settings on it, to see, because I did notice that the buffalo is special. I think I'll just drop the header in front of this, but I would like to have a shed, but it's the trees. I didn't really want to rip the trees down, so I don't know what to do. At least we've showed it enough. Oh, apart from the header's not quite clean. So we are going to need. Did we buy? No, I think. Did we buy the? Or did I lease the? It is a lizard, I think, isn't it? No, we did. We bought it. Fantastic. I thought we had. Right, let's grab the fence and at least set this going. We will put that back, obviously, at no cost to myself. That one is only that without sort of. Yeah, the only thing is, it doesn't matter, even if you put it back. If it's not put back in before the session, Yeah, because there's sort of like an XML file that stores everything, but if that thing doesn't exist, it just gets ripped from the map, and obviously that's what I've done. So yeah, I meant to put it back. I even thought about it earlier, but I'm not really at my best. I know I keep saying it, it's true. This is the 5th day that I've been off work. It's Friday and I'm still not to 100%, not nowhere near 100%, but I've got to go to work on Monday. There's no way I can have more than I can, but I need a doctor's note, and I'll just soldier on. At least my job is not it's a mental job, although it's my mental energy as well. It's everything. This seems to like sap you all kinds of energy, mental, emotional, physical. I feel sick all the time. It's really awful, but yeah, it is what it is. It's not, well, I don't think it's COVID. I really don't, but even if it is, it's business as usual in the UK anyway, so yeah, I'm not worried. Right, so this can do that. Next session, I'm not going to speed time up or anything. We will grab the harvest. Why have I put the harvester away? We have, yeah. Let's go and put him next to the potato. Oh, that's the point, actually. We need the other header. Yeah, this is not for potatoes. At least we've cut the grass. I thought it wouldn't matter if we didn't pick it up. We've not done anything to it, not made it hay this time. If we cut one more time in something like October or something like that, we'll still have twice as much grass, and that's all that really matters. So, stick this over there. Yeah, it has been a monster session. Stick this over by the potatoes. Grab the lorry. I'll stick that too. And we can go and grab, one of the tractors can go and grab the header. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how much we're going to add. Now that is interesting. Obviously I haven't showed us what we got from that field. We will do this in a second. Let's indicate. Someone's let their crop with her. Right, so how much does this say you were likely to get? Oh, 142 tons. Not bad. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so then, how much did we do from our... I mean, we were in and out, really, like in and out on this, really a lot. So I'm quite... potatoes... No, not potatoes. Oh, it was right. 374 tons of red beet, it said. 372 was what we actually got. So that's not bad. On hard economy, worth 52,000. As I said, it's weird, isn't it? It's worth half the price of potatoes, really. So potatoes are actually, pound for pound, actually really good. So then, let's have a look at what you can do with red beets, because I'd prefer to actually sell them for more than that, because that's a lot of hard work for the... I suppose it's the same as we got for the potatoes, but no, we got 60 something thousand. It would have been pound, like, yeah, blow for blow. That would have been better to do for potatoes, really. Even though it does damage it somewhat. We did find this out last year. But what do you get for, like, in this? What is canned beets or beet sandwiches? What can we do with beetroot other than sell it for... I would have thought you could can it some way. Noodle preserved food beetroots. Yay. Ooh. I don't know. Now when you consider we're getting 100 and something, you're getting 5 times the amount. Now, are all red beet soup? 855. But so preserve, yeah, red beet soup. Is there a little soup maker, or is that all part of the cannery now? Because the cannery seems to do quite a lot of different things. The triple soup, or is there still the soup factory? And is there a little one if there is? I haven't really investigated this. So before we go, let's also save the game. I don't think I've got auto save on anymore, which is a little bit. Oh, I have. I didn't notice it saving all the time when I went into the menu. Right, let's have a look and see. We've saved the game. If yeah, where are we going to put it? That's getting a bit busy, really. If we're going to put another shed down at the back of the bank, which we need to level the ground, we do. Well, I'm hoping to own this, which means there's quite a bit. Again, there's going to have to be a lot of soil pouring and stuff like that, and we will pay for it. We'll have to level it properly, build the bank up, and all the rest of it. Well, we have got this. There's quite a lot of headland on this one as well. The back is not ours, but the front and that is. With that side piece there, is particularly sort of useful. And we could actually see. This is a test at the minute. That's why I've saved it, just in case. I just want to. I'm sure it is just the cannery. Dairy. Let's put that down as well and give ourselves the cash back. I know it's gonna. Yeah. Oh, so I did put. Oh, it's just got a different name. Yeah, this is the test one that I did make changes to. Okay, that's probably. Let's go down a bit because we just put it into B mode last time. So if we put those like that, that is about right because the two dairy things are about right. Right, smashing. So that should be. Yeah, it is even the platelet and everything. Now the one good thing is we should now be able to use the leveling bits to level this. Yeah, they fixed it. Well, I hoped they had. It did. It worked yesterday on Hootan Pantai. Oh, we need to level by the front. I'm not going to level anywhere near that. Yeah, that over there. That seems to break that. Right, let's just pop over there, actually. It's too far to keep doing the jumping across malarkey. Yeah, you'll do. Enter vehicle, that'll do fine. Yeah, so oils we've got to like do a little bit. So 46,706. Oh, well, yeah, we need to pay ourselves that back. And let's just be fair. Let's give it 20 grand because we knew that we got like 3 of those things. Let's just play the game as it's supposed to be. Things don't really disappear. Not like that. It's just one of those things that's down to me myself. Yeah, no active productions. Well, we've got nothing in it, have we, in the storage? So, yeah, which does prove that this is not reading. It's not sharing the storage from this. They're not plugged in, which is useful to know. So we need to grab that and stick it in. So we won't worry about that now. Let's just... Is there room to put another one right next door to that one? It'd be nice to keep the productions close together, really. But this definitely is. Yeah, this definitely is splurging. I bet you it's empty now because it's down to 25 tons. So let's just see. Am I right? Yeah, because that had 10 tons in, we know it did. So I think you'll find that is like, yeah, it's empty. So that will keep filling up until it's, so I was right about that. It's nice to be proved right, it is. So it sort of does keep working. Right, so let's just grab that out of the way and stick it right next door to that. Of course, observing the fact that we have got a telegraph or telephone or power pole right next door. So let's just shift this out of the way. Yeah, I would like to, obviously we do own the land right to the bank. I'd like to debank it and sort of probably pour concrete. I did sort of talk about this into developing the land a bit, making a concrete slab for the lorry and all the rest of it. So I think we will go with that. We will need to, yeah, I don't think we will, but let's just shift it out of the way in case. Yeah, I just wanted to like yeah, because it was all work and that was it was a lot of concentration. I enjoyed it though, I did. It's weird. It's you just know you've got to be patient. You do. This game has been good for me. I've never have been a terribly patient person. And when you face a task like that, you like think, well, there's no point getting all stressed about it. You just got to like crack on, really. Right. So then, cannery. Did we? Yeah, we did give ourselves the cash back now. So cannery, it's one of the bigger ones. Here we go. Preserved food bakery. Just checking because yeah, I've yet to do the sugar mill. Yeah, I have not done it yet. Obviously mine's a slightly adjusted one. All of these are slightly adjusted. I did tweak the dairy a little bit more. I did. But I am right. The buffalo, the mozzarella cheese, it was 0.2, the Giants one, and mine was on 1, so mine's 5 times better than the Giants one, and mine's painfully slow, so I am right. It really is quite painful. Right, we need to just check that we're not going through the telegraph pole at the back. I don't mind going right up to it. We don't care that we're right up to it, as long as it doesn't. Now then, are we going to cover the chevrons? Yeah, I don't want to make it awkward for the other one. I'd sooner go past the pole like that. Still don't think we... Let's just check. No, we were fine at that. If we go like that... Oh, we don't even need to do anything. That is spot on there. Fantastic. So we didn't even use beam... Oh, did I have beam mode on? I don't think I did. Right, so... Oh, that's oh, wow. That is... I thought I was far enough away for it not to do that. Ah, now this is the awkward thing. If this is doing what the others do, when you turn this on, it multiplies the amount of red beats. I can't do anything about it other than... Well, I suppose I can... there's no room for it, that's the trouble. What about shifting these around? Right, we've got 527 litres of oil. What we're going to do, just for realism, because none of this would happen in real life. There's no way that I would magically drag beats out of that into that just by sheer force of will. It doesn't happen. So we'll rectify this in a methodical way. Yeah, and we'll pay ourselves the full amount back, because we wouldn't shift it. We were happy with it, so we want to say that's just to call it 12. So that is another 5,000. And we're going to do it step by step, because I'm not really with it very much. So I'd sooner do this so add 5,000. I know it's not exactly right, but we're showing willing. We'd lost some sunflower oil as well, half a ton, so which is a couple of grand. So we're not far off really. So now we delete that one straight away, which it should not charge us a penny. Now the only bad thing is, by doing this, now I suppose we can put it in B mode. Do we need to get into the door? We do, that's why I left a bit of room. Do we stick these in a completely different place? Like on the, like right next to the shed over there? Because they are quite small. I'm just thinking, we really do need this. I think both of these open. I know we don't need both, but that's not the point. We may, yeah, it is. You wouldn't block that off. So let's grab the header and this, shift it out of the way. This is going to cost us a bit though to actually level the ground. Unfortunately, maybe a lot of cash, but it is part of the farmyard. It is, yeah. If we're going to do this and it's going to be the farm, then really it's all needs doing. I know we must get that on the header as well. Apologise for this, it's ragging it a bit. I can't really help it. Let's just go straight, or we're going to scrape the side of that. Have we caught it? Yeah, it's more about all we have actually. Yeah, we caught the top of the harvester as the rim comes down. Isn't it typical? We're always really not terribly well. All of these things are sent to try us. Let's just stick this right the way down here for now. Yeah, there's trees and all. I mean, we do own land further down as well. It's just it narrows, but that would cost major amounts. So let's have a look. Yeah, no, I suppose. Okay, I'm just thinking about that. I just thought to myself, we've got a lot of levelling to do now. If we dragged the soil, spoke to some friends, and we could get this done for free. Now I know there's a mod that can do it, but it is true. We could just give ourselves. But then it would cost you for concreting. I don't mind I mean, I don't mind paying the concreting cost, but I suppose the whole lot of tools all works like that. So if we know, I don't think if we stick our productions over there, we're gonna like get collared for that. So let's just have a look. Yeah, we're only moving really because of game mechanics. So I suppose you could sort of say that for that reason, And that reason alone, it's probably not. Yeah, I don't own all of this land either, I remember. So we could, well, just level a patch down here, I think. But we don't own up to about there. Some of this is not our land. So if we, like, level from about there. See how good the level tool is. Let's make it a bit bigger. So that's the point of the level. The soften tool is just as expensive as well. Right, so we want to level from about there. Now it might let us do the land, but it doesn't necessarily mean it is ours. Yeah, because I've got the mod on that allows you to build on land that's not yours, so it won't moan, even though it really, I would say that's not far off. If we just carry on leveling just a little, and then we'll soften, because that is just as deadly and expensive as that, but it also, like, gently does it, so it's sort of like natural, more natural. It is, but it is, as you can see, quite expensive to do. So right, I think that should probably do it. I think we can get those two in there now. Are we Pharaoh Trek? And we are further away than that, but we'll do the cannery over there first. That is a shame. That's the only trouble with building your own farmyard. I've always said this, because if you were to do this, we're building a map and putting productions down, you don't get any of this. Right, so we do want the oil mill as well, but for now we want that, and it should be as flat as a pancake. Yeah, and we'll do it right next door. I know it's gonna, but I'm quite happy with that being right next door. Yeah, but aren't we gonna spawn? Yeah, that is true. I never thought of that. We could do it that way. Then it's not going to be like in the way at all. Stick out. It is weird, isn't it, how you get used to. Like, so I always used to say, like, let's switch V mode on, but now it's like B mode. Right, I would say we're fairly square. The one good thing about this is you can look through it, like we can just pop out and make sure we're not popping through the side of. Oh, we're not. No, you did that all right. Right, smashing, that's one. Now we want to stick the little oil one, and we could sort of, no, I think all we need to do for the little oil one is, no, that's the dairy. Oil mill is like that. That'll be the trailer. Could we stick it a little closer, because we're not really. We're probably on someone else's land. Probably. Let's pull forward a little bit. And let's do a little tiny bit of painting to get rid of that. Yeah, let's put a bit of concrete down. Concrete dirt. Asphalt dusty. Asphalt cracks. Asphalt, which is that cheap concrete? Concrete gravel. Concrete pebbles. Dirt gravel. Concrete shattered. We'll do concrete pebbles, whatever that means, and we'll just join these two, I think. And let's do a bit of painting, actually. Yeah, there's bits that we haven't done yet. We did say we're making this to like the bit for the. Oh my life, I was right about the cache, wasn't I? Yeah, we've got to be careful. I think we'll carry on doing the rest of this another time. Let's just be a little bit. Yeah, the concrete that's next to this. Let's do that. Like where the lorry is gonna, where it turns around and that type of stuff. We talk about it. If we level and it destroys the concrete, when we do it, we'll put the concrete down for free, just as and a little bit there. Let's just make this look the same as well. It looks a bit odd otherwise. Right, 45,090. So yeah, we got this, and we've seen that it does actually do it. So, and there is nothing in the storage. Otherwise, it multiplies it, and you'd have had like well, it would have had too much in. I would never have needed to stick it in ever again. Now, I've got to be honest, I'd imagine that, let's have a look. Let's have a look at its storage. Ah, yeah, we did. Obviously, I'd kind of noticed that. Oh, wow, it's nearly done that in the time that we've done that. Right, let's save. No, it's just saved it, but yeah, it saves it in this save game thing, doesn't it? Not the normal one. So let's just have a quick look and see. We've got 400 odd. How much storage did I increased it? But I didn't go silly with it. Yeah, it was not as good as that, but I didn't like make it like hundreds of thousands. It's just like more. So we can stick. So you've got the preserved food. So there is still a proper... Yeah, so this doesn't do the soups. It does noodle soup. Right, okay. So the soup factory then is... It must be just a big one. Let's have a look. Canning factory. Yeah, it's just a bigger version. So the soup factory... Huh. Paper, playground, rope, sawmill, spinnery, tailor, wagon. Huh. Does that mean you can't actually have it built, as in like, is it, because we know it exists. Let's have a look at, full-size factories. How much for a, because we do get far more than for that. We could get rid of that. I'd sooner go for, even if it costs a bit more, I'd like to sort of have a look at it. Debris, lime factory, which is, yeah, that's fantastic. We've got that already. Lime, now you, at that sort of cost, I have to, like, I don't know how you'd have to do that really. Modernised flour mill, the bakery, spinnery, dairy. Wow, these are so expensive. Tailor, cereal, Tailor sugar, grain sawmill, rope, Cooper, carpentry, preserved food factory, the giant one, cement, potato processing plant. Oh, so there is something that you can do. Well, it does all sorts of oils. Just when are we ever gonna like have that sort of cash though? The soup factory, 405,000. Whoa! Wow. Right. I might make it my personal mission to actually make a little one of that. Yeah, I might. Making it look very much like the cannery. Wink, wink. Yeah. But I'll make it on almost the same par as this, I think. So for now, we'll stick to the cannery. At least we can actually do... It's mediocre, but let's have a look at the 100. I've not altered this one, have I? I can't have done. That's the normal Giants 100 for 45. So I must have just looked at this one. Yeah, I did. I must have done. So tell you what, let's get rid of, and I will have a go. All I've done, I think, is change the price. So we will have a tinker. I've got to be honest, if you work it out, I mean, I'm not myself, I can't work things out terribly good mathematically, but if you think about that, 100 for 45, it's losing half of the crop. Now, we know we can make 50,000. And you know, it was, no, actually 5 times. It's probably you were making double your money after, like, but doing that, because of the loss, you're probably still making just about 1.5 to 2 times the amount, which I suppose, all things considered, is still not absolutely terrible. And I think he's always on his last sort of run, or she. Yeah, so that was well worth it. Right, now then, the other thing we need to do is... we have got a... yeah, well, no, we can do it. We did it last time. Oh, no, we've got the biggie now. Well, let's grab the big trailer. Send this down to the store. Oh. And we will order the potato header for next session. Yeah, I should trundle along, but I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm going to say my goodbyes. We'll send this down to the store. Grab that. I'll pay for the header on camera. Yeah, so we've... No, we haven't done it. No, we're where we should be on cash. We are. I've not done any cheating or anything with that. We set destination. Oh, that's the front box. I remember. Right. So then, let's buy lease the potato header for the roper. Oh, that's right. It was only 39,000 anyway, wasn't it? Yeah, but it still clears out. Yeah, definitely. It's well worth it. I think I've done the course completely different. So that's where I'm going to leave things. We will get on with the potato harvest next session. I will have a bit of a tinker and a play with that. I mean, I suppose, yeah, it would make you far more if you was on normal economy. And I'm not just tinkering with it for that. I'm tinkering because it always annoyed me. I've got to be honest that one of the worst things I always hated about FS22. I love the vegetables, and obviously I went on to Lanka, so I know of because I did such a long Let's Play on that how poor the prices were really for that, and the losses. It was about it's 3 to 1. That seems to have been up to little. That's almost 2 to 1, that is better, and not far off. I might have tinkered with that actually thinking about it. I'm gonna have to look at the original Giants one. In fact, we could still do that now. Yeah, if we compare, because we have got that down, and then delete it. I know it's 36,000, but we're going to delete it straight away, just as I like to see what the Giants version of that Preserved Food Factory does, whether I really did tinker with that. It doesn't matter about where it goes either, because we're going to delete it. Right. So if we look at that now, and just focus on the sugar beet... Yeah, no, I left it. So I've got to be honest. That's only you're only losing just over 50% of your thing for that, and getting 5 times the amount. That's better. That's much better. I don't think I'm going to tinker with that too much. It might be what I did do. I might have looked at that and thought, well, it's not too far off. I think I would have done 3/4 though. I still think it's a little bit, yeah, I can't see. I'm going to do what I've stuck to, the golden rule of thumb that I've used so far, which is 75%. We lose 25% for all of those kind of processes, and I don't think that's too bad. I do think that's better though. It's better than it was 3 to 1 as it was in like FS22. That was terrible. I always thought that was awful. Right, anyway, let's delete that on camera, because that was just to show that. So I didn't tinker with that. I will do though. I would tinker a little. Right, fantastic. Right, so that is where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, so back up to where we should be. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.